back at Mead High School, where the Fort Morgan Mustangs and the Mead Mavericks will go head-to-head here in the first round of the state tournament. So starting for the Fort Morgan Mustangs, that would be Leo Lopez, a 5'5 senior. Cody Smith is a 5'8 junior. Julie Snyder, a 6'3 sophomore. Wes Anderson, a 6'4 junior. And Larry Kimball, a 6'2 sophomore. We have the Mustangs have 3 seniors on the team this year: Leo Lopez, Jake Frick, and Garrett Megan. So the boys won't be heard a lot with graduation this year, coming into next year. But if you always miss your leaders, guys that have been there for 4 years, and kind of lead the team. So you have to have these other kids come in and step up, take over as leaders next year when the season starts over. In the underclassmen, the Mustangs have a good leadership on the floor starters that I believe the underclassmen will prevail. Next year. I think we'll be okay next year. Yeah, I think they'll be done good. It's like the winner of this game will take on Thomas Jefferson on Friday night, and they just walked into the building. Looks like the whole team is all here. Take a look at what's a little scouting here, who they're going to be playing on Friday night. Usually teams don't come in quite pronounced quite like this, but it wasn't too difficult to notice when they came in. They got their sweats on, TJ on it, so there's a warm up here. Jerry Kimball is leading scorer for the Mustangs this year. He's averaging 4.2 points a game. He also leads in rebounds, 5.8 a game. Leo Lopez leads with 3.7 assists. Eric Kimball also leads in 2 other statistics, 2.1 steals and 0.3 blocks in a game. For me, their leading scorer is Brian Lozinski. He's averaging 17.5 points a game. He's also averaging 8.6 rebounds. And also has 1.3 blocks per game. Darren Sun is their leader in steals in the game, and Taylor Desch is their leader in assists with 3.4. The kids don't, guessing that they're going to be a fairly running team. They don't look like they don't have a lot of weight as far as any of the big guys are concerned. So it looks like this is probably going to be a run and gun type of team there tonight. Yeah, if you're looking at perimeter shooters, they list those centers, so I'm assuming that everything's going to be a perimeter, fast break type of a game for the Mavericks tonight. Let's just see if the Mustangs can control them on the defense. They've been playing awesome defense, the Mustangs have, and hopefully they can just keep it under control and extort their weaknesses on the Mavericks. Team records overall, Fort Morgan is 9-14, League is 6-6. Mead is 13-10 overall, and they're 8-6 in their league. They were 4-4 at home, 6-3 away, 3-3 on neutral courts. Fort Morgan was 4-4 at home, 3-8 on the road, and 2-2 at a neutral site. Fort Morgan is averaging 48.3 points a game. Mead is averaging 53.3. So we're going to get ready here for the opening tip. And the opening tip is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Ingmeyer Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. There's a nice crowd on hand supporting Mustangs tonight. Looks like the week's been pretty fast for the business side. Now Mead with the opening tip. Wes Anderson guarding Lozinski over to on the left baseline now, and that is Connor Lamb. Taken away in the middle by Fort Morgan. Now Eric Kimball with the ball back over to Leo Lopez out high. Leo Lopez gets it to Joey Snyder, now over to Wes Anderson, over to the left, Eric Kimball down the lane. His left is good from the right. Someone's going to bounce out there for a minute. Larry Kimball starts the scoring off. 2-0 with 7:18 to go in the first period. Aaron Chung now is number 3 by Dash, and that is no good. Rebounded finally by Kimball. Up to Leo Lopez up in the front court. Leo Lopez trying to drive right baseline. It does. He pitches it out to Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson, little left-handed layup, but that is no good off the backboard. And rebounded by Mead. So number 11 is actually into the game. Lamb for the Mavericks. He was going to try and get it into Lazinski. Now Lazinski brings it back out on the left point. He tries to drive left baseline. Cut off there by Wes Anderson. Nice block underneath. I think that was blocked by Eric Kimball.
It was a good block by Eric Kimball. So far, it looks like the Mavericks are actually setting up as a perimeter shooting team. They have nobody down in the paint at all.
Little inbounds to try to do a lob into the basket, and it was no good. Rebounded by Fort Morgan. Nice shot from the left side by Sweptic. Fort Morgan up 4-0. 6:18 to go in the first period. Now dash over to Lamb. Lamb way out on the left wing. Over to Nelson. Now back over to Chung. Now out to Lazinski. Way out high. Now back over to Lamb. To Dash, and now they're going to try to go inside to Lazinski. Lazinski does a big rebounder, or big shot producer. That shot was off the side of the backboard, or excuse me, off the rim, but tipped out by Mead. Now Mead is going to try to do some pull-for pressure to get it into Tony Slethig. Slethig needs to get it up to Eric Kimball. Eric Kimball gets it up to Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson to Tony Slethig. Slethig for a 3, and that is good for Slethig. Good shot. Fort Morgan's on their team right now, 7-0. Aaron Chung brings it across half court. Started by Kimball. Now he's trying to give it off to Lazinski. Now a deep 3 is good by Aaron Chung. I'll get that right before the night's over.
Yeah, and warm-ups, he was hitting those threes, so Fort Morgan needs to keep an eye on him, especially if they're going to be a perimeter shooting team.
So now Fort Morgan with a ball in their end of the court. Tony Slethig gets it over to Leo Lopez on the right wing, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Now it's kicked out by Taylor Dash. Pat Garcia comes in, and Wes Anderson is going to take a seat. First substitution of the evening for the Mustangs. Eric Kimball to inbound the ball, looking to get it in. Gets it into Tony Slethig on the right baseline. Tony Slethig's shot is off the rim and no good. There's going to be a foul on number 4. That is Lazinski. He went over the back of Joey Snyder. Snyder had nice positioning there. Get that foul called. Now Eric Kimball gets the ball in. He does to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez out on the left wing. Takes it into the lane, and he gets it out to Zach Garcia. Garcia to Kimball. Now they leave Kimball alone. His shot is good. To the left wing. So 9-3 in favor of Fort Morgan with 4:30 to go in the first period. Connor Lamb gets it. They're going to say it was tipped out of bounds by Fort Morgan. Mead does a lot of cutting into the through the lane. So Fort Morgan's got to pick that up. So now Connor Lamb good for a 3 from the left base. So Fort Morgan now in their end of the court, up 9-6. Leo Lopez to Tony Slethig. Tony Slethig into the lane. His shot is up and no good off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Aaron Chung. And Chung gets it down. He stops out at the right wing. Now back out to Connor Lamb. He's holding it out high right wing. Now it's over to Nelson. Back over to Lamb. Now it's going to be taken away by Fort Morgan off of the hands of Mead. Now it's Eric Kimball for a 3 off the rim and no good. Now Mead gets it across half court. They were looking to run and kind of got slowed up a little bit. Still 9-6 in favor of Fort Morgan with 3:30 to go in the first period. Nelson down the lane. His shot is up and no good. They're going to call it jump ball. Now to go to Fort Morgan. Since Mead won the opening tip. Now Jake Frick will come into the game and Joey Snyder will take a seat. It's supposed to be over the back, but they called it for a jump ball. So Eric Kimmel to get the ball in. He gets it into Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez back to Kimball. Kimball gets it up, tries to get it past half court. He's losing possession of the ball. They're going to call it. Eric Kimball out of bounds. He lost control of it. Tried to tap it back into Leo, but he was laying on the out-of-bounds line when he tipped it back in. So now Taylor Dash gets it into Aaron Chang. And now back out to Nelson, over to Chang, back out to Nelson. Nelson over to Connor Lamb, about 5 feet out past the three-point line. Now Cody Beaver for a three, and that is no good. Rebounded by Jake Frick. He gets the ball stolen, taken away by Nelson. Now Connor Lamb, but it's going to be thrown away by Mead. It's the Fort Morgan ball, 2:46 to go in the first period. Fort Morgan leading 9-6. Trying to get the ball in, they do to Tony Swetsy. Tony Swetsy bringing the ball across half court, being pressured by Dash. Now over to Garcia. Now back to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez gets the ball back from Tony Swetsy. It's going to be a screen up. Leo Lopez, he gets it into Jake Frick, and Jake Frick gets hammered underneath. They're going to call that on Nelson. Frick looks like a man on a mission. He got his own rebound. So that's going to be the first foul on Nelson, only the second team foul on Mead. So Frick to go to the line to shoot two. See if he can be on his game tonight. See if Fort Morgan's nice shot there by Frick. Looks like he's been doing a little practicing at the line. I know Frick had had a little bit of problem earlier in the year with his free throw shooting, but I think he had crossed that 4%. That one was up and off the rim and no good. We've got it to Mead with 2:19 to go in the first period. Fort Morgan 10, Mead 6. Aaron Chang out high being guarded by Zach Garcia. Now they get it over to Nelson. Nelson holds it out about the three-point line. Now they get it over to Connor Lamb. And Mavericks are going to call a timeout. A full timeout, so we'll take one with them. With 59 seconds left in the first period, Fort Morgan 10, Mead 6. You're looking for Morgan Mustangs basketball on B106 and B106.com. Back at Mead High School, where the Fort Morgan Mustangs lead the Mead Mavericks 2-6. So far, Fort Morgan has done a pretty good job of shooting the ball. They're only been to the free throw line the one time by Frick, and he hit 1 of 2. In the first period over the year, Fort Morgan is averaging 12.8 points a quarter in the first quarter, so they're just a little under that. Mead is actually averaging 14, and they're way under their average right at the moment. Now Mead with the ball, trying to get it in, and they get it in. There's going to be a foul on Jake Frick. I believe it's who that's going to go against. That's who they call it on. Had a push in the lane there. So now Mead inbounds just to the right of their basket. Oh, nice steal by Eric Kimball. They're trying to do that lob in there into Rosinski, and they've done a good job on him. Now Fort Morgan with the ball. With a minute 35 to go in the first period. Leo Lopez to Zach Garcia. Zach Garcia to Tony Swetsy for a three, and that is rebounded by Jake Frick, and no good. But Zach Garcia went up with it, but he was fouled on the play. So Zach Garcia will go to the line, and that's on Nelson. That is 2 on Nelson. So Zach Garcia to the line to shoot 2. The first is no good. B&B Appliance, a 502 incident in Fort Morgan can help you save water, energy, and the environment without sacrificing quality and performance. Change for the better with B&B Appliance. So Jake Frick comes out, and Wes Anderson back into the game for the first period. And second free throw was good by Garcia. That makes it 11-6 in favor of Fort Morgan. Well, minute 12 to go. Now over to Jacob Perez, who's come in for Mead. Now we're going to get it back to Aaron Chung. Chung tries to go baseline, cut off by Garcia. Now he gets the ball back out to Taylor Dash. And now over to Cody Beaver in the corner. He brings it out high. Nice defense from Kimball to right him out high. Now it's back over to Dash, or to Aaron Chung, excuse me. And now to Dash, over to Chung. Now they try to get the ball inside, and it's took away momentarily, but taken back by Mead. Now Beaver with the ball over to Dash. Now Perez gets it back outside, and that's going to be to Taylor Dash. With 20 seconds to go in the first period. And now there's going to be a three from the corner, and that was good by Beaver. Well, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll see if Morgan get a good shot here. Zach Garcia tries to get it underneath. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by Lozinski. So Fort Morgan up 11-9 with 5.8 seconds to go in the first period.
All 9 points for the Mavericks have been 3 3-pointers. That's all they've got is 3 shots.
So TJ Bauer had to check in, but he is not coming out. Tony Sletsky to come in to see if they can get him a shot here at the end. Now they do get to Tony Sletsky, got a long three, almost went in. It's going to be tipped. Had the rebound by Garcia, but it did not fall. So at the end of the first period, Fort Morgan 11, Mead 9. You're listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on P106 and P106.com. 11-9 here to start the second period with Fort Morgan in the lead here at Mead High School. First round of the state playoffs. Mead with the ball. That is Aaron Chung trying to get the ball. That looks like a walk to me, but I guess he did get one step. So that ties it up. So Chung makes it 11-11. Leo Lopez gets across half court, being dogged out there by Taylor Dash. Taylor Dash gets it out to Zach Garcia. Garcia to Leo Lopez for a three, and that's going to be short. Doesn't even hit the rim, so that's going to be turnover. It's going to go over to Mead Maverick. Leo tied up here at 11.
Leo should have walked in a couple steps to the top of the free throw line to shoot that, or this allow his range.
Now Mead with the ball. Aaron Chung. They're going to call an offense. They're going to call an illegal screen. I think that's going to go against Brian Lozinski. Yes, it is. That's 2 on Lozinski. Called an illegal screen, I believe. So Tony Sletsky out and Joey Schneider into the game. So you have Leo Lopez, Eric Kimball, Wes Anderson, Zach Garcia, and Joey Schneider in for Fort Morgan. Eric Kimball tries to go right baseline, gets it out to Joey Schneider, right wing. Now going to try to get it into Anderson. Now a three by Garcia, and that's going to be short. Save actually by Eric Kimball to Zach Garcia with a layup. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was defended out of bounds, but nice hustle play by Eric Kimball.
That was a good hustle play. Way to be alert.
Now Cody Beaver left wing. Now he gets it to Dash, and Dash goes up, and it is no good. It was knocked out of bounds by Ryan Lozinski. That's going to be Fort Morgan ball. So Lozinski's going to take a seat. They don't want him picking up that third foul real early. Fort Morgan gets the ball in court. Needs somewhat of a defense at a full-court press. First shot, the shot up by Leo Lopez is no good. Rebounded to Mead. That's Aaron Chung bringing it down court. Now it's three attempt by Nelson is no good. Fort Morgan with the ball. Zach Garcia, he's going to go all the way coast to coast, and no foul called on the layup. When Mead with the ball, they're going to try and get things running here. That's Aaron Chung out on the right wing. Now it's going to be Cody Beaver. Beaver for a three, and that is good. Now a steal on the inbound. So Aaron Chung with the ball now for Mead, putting the pressure on the Mustangs. Mead now leads 14-13. Get it into Delphin. Now back over. It's going to be a three by Chung, and that's off the front of the rim and no good. That Garcia has it. It's going to be taken by Mead, and that's going to be foul. They're going to get that a layup. It's going to be by Beaver. They're going to call a foul on Fort Morgan, and that is going to go against Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson first. Second team foul on Fort Morgan. Four on Mead. Now, Coach Enright is going to take a 30-second timeout. This Fort Morgan timeout is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Let the State Farm Insurance Office of Greg Mullen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life. Home, auto, life, health. State Farm Insurance is here for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call today at 842-4555. Now Mead's trying to, they're putting the pressure on, trying to get the tempo of this game up. That looks like where they're most comfortable is run and gun and then doing some pressure after they're, after they make the shot.
The pressure has kind of been the Achilles heel of Fort Morgan on the inbound all year long, and the Mavericks are actually taking advantage of that.
Now Beaver to the line to shoot one, up 16-13. His Mead net is going to be good. Now he gets the ball into Terry Kimball, back to Wes Anderson, over to Leo Lopez, still in the back court. Fort Morgan finds themselves down 17-13 with 5:10 to go in the second period. Now Leo Lopez has a knock out of his hands, takes the ball over to the corner, and then took it up for the layup, but it was knocked out of bounds by Mead. Now Eric Kimball to the right of their basket, trying to get the ball in. Gets it into Joey Schneider on the right wing. Now to Zach Garcia to Kimball. Kimball with a shot, and that looks like it's going to be good. It is from the left wing for Kimball. Kimball's trying to find it through. 6 on the night, Kimball. For Morgan still down 17-15. Now another three attempt, and that is good. We're going to have to get a hand in his face while doing that. He finds his range early, 20-15. Now Kimball goes down the lane. This shot is up and good. We're going to call a blocking foul on Mead. That's going to go on number 5, Perez. So Kimball will go to the line to get his and one after that nice shot there he put up.
That was a nice shot, nice drive, and taking advantage of the open area.
So Tony Smith is back in, and Jake Frick and Leo Lopez, and Kimball drains the free throw. Before Morgan down 20-18 with 4:30 to go in the second period. He gets the ball up court. To Chung, started by Zach Garcia. Now they're trying to get the ball underneath. Call a foul on Eric Kimball. His first. They're going to stand Nelson to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 5 team fouls on Mead, 3 on Fort Morgan. First free throw is in and out. So good for Nelson. Valley View Villa, look to the team at Valley View for rehab, short-term, and long-term care needs. Stop by 815 Fremont or call them today, 867-8261. So Griffin Nelson, second one also looking. They're going to call him. It was kind of a long rebound. Eric Kimball got in position. They're going to call Nelson, or not Nelson, excuse me. It was Nelson. That was a rebound, Nelson. So he'll probably find the padded seat here for the rest of the first half. Fort Morgan needs to get the ball in, and they do to Zach Garcia. Garcia back over to Kimball. Kimball still gets it across to Tony Swetzik. Swetzik over to Kimball out high straight. Now over to Zach Garcia on the left wing. Over to Joey Snyder out at the three-point line, just inside the three. And Joey Snyder's shot is up and good. Now straight up off the back of the rim and went straight back down. So we're all tied up here at 20 with 3:54 to go in the first half. Yes, nice steal here by Fort Morgan. Now it's going to be not. I thought that was tipped out of bounds. They're going to say not.
Yeah, it deflected. It was deflected out, and then it kept that.
I don't know how you can throw a pass back down to English on it to make it go out of bounds on your own. Now they're going to try to get it into Beaver. He goes down the lane now. Got a three from the corner, and that's Perez. They're going to call it. Foul on Flint. They're going to give 3 foul shots to Perez.
Two on break. He's the only player with 2 fouls.
Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard, and now carry appliances. Ackley Building Center, located at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. First foul shot is no good. Frick's going to come out and let Anderson in. Buildings by Design in Brush takes pride in their workmanship and quality of their relationships with clients. For a free bid, call Pat Walker, 842-5837. Building today's business, Buildings by Design. Second shot was good for Perez. Second and third shot also good. Now Ryan Lazinski and for Perez trying to get the ball in here. They do to Joey Snyder, now to Tony Swetzik. Swetzik to Garcia, but Garcia needs to put the ball down there. If he'd put it down and went up, he had a heavy layup. So Fort Morgan finds themselves down 22-20 with 3:31 to go in the first half. Nice close game here. Now Mead with the ball. Connor Lamb, out left Hyde. Now on the left wing to Lazinski. Lazinski holds it out there against Anderson. Lazinski walks it around to the top of the key. Now he gets it over to Lamb. It's going to be tipped away by Anderson. Nice play by Anderson to get it up to Joey Snyder. Joey Snyder controls it, gets it to Anderson. Anderson gets it over to Swetzik. Swetzik to Garcia on the left wing. Now underneath the goal. Layup by Anderson was no good. Good left-hander. In and out. And now Beaver from the corner, but he passes it back out to Lamb. They're going to try to get it into, we're going to try to get it into Brady, but they brought it back out to Lamb. Now over to Brady on the left wing. They're going to get it inbounds into Lazinski. The ref underneath doesn't call it, but the ref out top calls it. That's going to go against Derek Kimball. That's 2 on Kimball. So John Brady to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the ref on the outside up on the left wing there. I don't know. He had to look through about 10 players to see that foul, and he called it.
First shot is good. Leo Lopez back in. Eric Kimball to take a seat with 2:28 to go in the first half. Mead leading 23-20. Second shot is off the back of the rim and no good. Then rebounded to Chung. I don't know how he got out there in front of Joey Snyder, but he did. And now Beaver with a long three, and that is 26-20 in favor of Mead. Leo Lopez brings the ball across half court. They're going to try and set up their half court offense here. Leo Lopez still keeping the dribble alive. Now Tony Swetzik for a three, and that is a good rebound to Zach Garcia. Now over to Zach Garcia again from the three on the right wing. No good. Rebound to Lazinski. And now Lamb tries to get it down court. He does. They're going to call it charge. That's going to go against Lamb, I believe. Oh, they call it on Lazinski?
Yep, that's 3 on Lazinski. It is, yep. Yeah, it's 3.
3 on Lazinski. That should be, an offensive foul is not a 1-and-1. I don't believe that's That put them at 7, but I don't believe you shoot on an offensive charge. Or at least they didn't used to anyway. Zach Garcia, his pass over to Leo Lopez is taken by Chung. Now Chung over to Lamb. That's going to be taken back by Leo Lopez. And he loses the back to Perez. Oh, that's on the Lamb. That's offensive call. Yeah, that's a goal. Good call. That's a goal. Ball still up on the rim. He's tapped it in. Yeah, that was on the rim. That was offensive goaltending. Now I don't know what they're talking about over there, but that was... That was on the rim. Mead is going to call a 30-second timeout. With Mead leading 26-20. The Mead coaches are saying it should have been a 1-1, but I always understood that offensive foul, you couldn't even count as a team foul. But that was a team foul, but I don't believe you shoot that. But things may have changed over the years that we're not aware of. So we'll see what they come out with after this timeout. Tomorrow is located at I-79 in Reagan. Don't delay and get there today to see why convenience is best middle name. Now the refs are over here talking to the people at the scorer's table.
I think they explained it to him that it's not an offense foul, it's not a one-on-one situation.
Okay, they're going to change the he was changing the foul is what he was changing. That foul they put on 11.
Oh, Lamb instead of
Lazinski. He was bartering for that because he didn't want to see his star player sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. Fort Morgan down 26-20. It was 1:25 to go in the first half to get it into Tony Sletsik. Sletsik off to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez is trying to get across half court. He's looking over at Coach Unrein as he gets it to Tony Sletsik. He's got 25 feet out on the left wing. There's 1:10 to go. Fort Morgan down 26-20. Now Zach Garcia. They don't call.
Offensive foul.
Oh, an offensive foul. It took them a long time before they would call it. That's his first 16 foul on Fort Morgan. So Taylor Desch into the game for Connor Lamb for Mead. Now with 1 minute to go in the first half. Mead up 26-20. Aaron Chung drives down into the lane, and he kicks it back out to Beaver in the right wing, and he misses that one. It's going to be rebounded to Chung. Chung back out to Beaver on the right wing. Now back over to Chung in the right corner. He's holding it against that Garcia. He goes back out to the right wing over to Beaver. Beaver's holding it out about 27 feet straight out from the basket with 30 seconds to go in the first half. And they get it over to Perez, left wing, guarded by Tony Sletsik. So Perez gets it out to Chung. Looks like they're going to run this down for the final shot. Taylor Desch being guarded out high by Leo Lopez. They're going to have a 5-second. No, now it gets away. Now it's going to be back over to Chung with 6.2 seconds. Rebounded to Anderson. Nice rebound by Anderson. Now Garcia is going to tie along with his first three. It's good. It's off the side of the backboard. No good. So at the end of the first half, Fort Morgan down 26-20. You're listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on B106 and B106.com. Back at Mead High School, the Mead Mavericks 26, the Fort Morgan Mustangs 20. At halftime here, Bob and I were just talking that Beaver averages only 4.3 points a game. He only has 100 points on the season, but he has lit up the first half with 15. He has 4 threes, a free throw, and 1 2-pointer. So he's only shooting 32% for 3-pointers on the year, 52% for field goals, and he's only made 23 field goals. So, he's grinding up on him tonight. And he's taking over for Lazinski. But You get that one person that gets on, they can take control of the game. Fort Morgan needs to tighten up their defense a little bit on Beaver and keep doing what they have been doing inside. They've been stopping that inside team pretty good. They've been trying to lob it into Lazinski, but Wes Anderson has done a real good job tipping the ball away when it's been coming in. So the Mavericks style is they spread the floor, and then they got a cutter that comes from down the top from diagonal across the key, and they can try to hit him, and the Mustangs are taking that away from them. The one problem is when the Mustangs take that away from them, they kick it back out, and the opportunity for the outside shot is there. Yeah, they're leaving those wingmen open. And Cody Beaver is a 6-foot senior, so he will be back next year. Mavericks have 4 seniors that they will be losing this year. So Fort Morgan with the ball to start the second half. Leo Lopez gets over to Westig, down to Wes Anderson, over to Kimball. Oh, it's going to be off the hands of Tony Westig. Almost like it surprised him. Came around that little stick there, and the ball was right there in his face, and he just kind of reacted. Now the Mavericks with the ball. Aaron Chung gets it over to Nelson. Now they get Beaver covered up there a little bit. Now back over to Chung out high. Now Nelson, he gets it down to Lazinski. Lazinski's going to try and drive the baseline. Cut off by Anderson. Nice job there by Anderson. Now back into the corner to Lazinski. Now out high to Nelson. It was tipped away momentarily. Nice drive there by Lazinski. His first 2 points. Good defense. Couldn't get much better defense there by Wes Anderson. The ball is going to be stolen. And then there's going to be a foul on Tony Swetsy, I believe. I'm not sure what the refs are discussing something. I'm not sure what they're. Well, they had a different intentional foul. He's kidding. That's probably Swetsy. Only his first. The other team looked like they were going down for the ball on the ground. So Chung to the line. He'll be shooting 2. First one is off the rim and no good. I'm not sure how they came up with it. To me, intentional is if he's impeding the gentleman with the ball had a killer shot to the basket and he held him up, and that would be intentional, but everybody was still down here. So the second shot was good by Chung. So Fort Morgan down behind 29-20 with 7 minutes to go in the third period. Now the ball to Mead on the far sideline. Beaver looking to get it in. He does to Nelson. Nelson gets it out high to Dash. Dash takes it down the left sideline. This is going to be tipped out of bounds. Nice hands underneath there. Looked like either Joey Schneider or Wes Anderson knocked it out of bounds. Now Taylor Dash to inbounds to the right of their basket. He gets it into Lazinski. They're going to call a foul. On Kimball. On Kimball. Kimball went straight up for it. That's going to be 3 on Kimball. It'll be ball out. To the right of the basket, Zach Garcia is going to come in for Kimball, I'm sure. It looked like he just went straight up. Lazinski just lost his balance. They went for that law pass in there, and it looked like Kimball went straight up with him. They're going to try it again. Yes, they got an offensive foul. It's a kick underneath. That's going to go on number 15. That's 4 on Nelson. Nelson's going to come to the bench, and Perez will come in. But see, that's how they're getting that open. They're setting a pick under there, and they finally caught that illegal screen underneath there. Now Fort Morgan facing a full-court press here. Now Tony Swetsy gets it across half court. Nice screen out there by Anderson. Leo Lopez gets it over to Zach Garcia out high left wing, 29-20. Fort Morgan down with 6:30 to go in the third period. To Zach Garcia. They called a foul with a push on Perez. That is going to be his second. So each team now with with two team fouls. Nice. I'm going to call that a foul. On Anderson goes up for the shot. Nothing called. Coach Enright not happy with the non-call. Now Aaron Chung way out high, but started by Garcia over to Perez on the right wing. Now they're going to call a foul on Anderson. Second on Anderson. Now they're starting to call the little ticky-tack foul. And Chung ended up on the floor, but I think it was more of an acting than it was actually a foul. Now Perez gets the ball. His shot is over the rim. It goes good. And while that's not a foul, he tripped Anderson going down, but things are getting a little carried away here. Leo Lopez, there we go. He gets it over to Tony Sletson in the corner. His three is no good, but it's going to be rebounded to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez around the lane. His little runner's up. And no good. They're going to call a blocking foul on 4 on Levinsky. Now he picks up his third. So Leo will go to the line to shoot 2. Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard, and they now carry appliances. Ackley Building Center, located at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. And Leo's first shot is up and good. That's the first points of the second half for the Mustangs. Central Auto Parts for the best price special offers on top quality car parts and accessories is a Central Auto Parts. 1001 West Side Avenue in Fort. Second shot is up and also good. We have a 30-second timeout here called by Coach Enright of the Mustangs. This Fort Morgan timeout is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Let the State Farm Insurance office of Greg Mullen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life. Home, auto, life, health. State Farm Insurance is here for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call today at 842-4555. Fort Morgan finds themselves down by 7 here in the third period. So still very doable here. A lot of time left. Period, the Mustangs got 2 turnovers already, and Mavericks have 0. There's only been 2 attempts, 2 baskets for the Mavericks, and that's all they got. So now Mead with the ball, get it across half court. I see Eric Kimball is now checked back into the game. Now Beaver for another 3, and that is in and out. He finally missed the shot from 3-point land, and now the steal. Joey Schneider tries to get it down court, and that's going to be taken away. Now Chung was down over on the far court, so they slow getting up. So they stop play here to check on him. He seems to be okay. Just catching a breath. Hopefully he'll be all right. So I think he's got a little limp there. I don't know if a knee or a ankle or what might have happened over there. He's feeling a little pain right now. I think they're going to get somebody into the game here for him here pretty quick. So Perez now with the ball out on the right wing. Now Beaver center high, back out to Blake Goodwin, a 6'7". They say he's a 6'7" sophomore. To Perez in the corner. Perez drives it down the right baseline and up and good for Perez. 31-22 now in favor of Mead. Fort Morgan starting to slip away a little bit here. 4:45 to go in the third period. Now Wes Anderson over to Eric Kimball. Eric Kimball and Zach Garcia left baseline to Kimball. Kimball goes down the lane. His shot is up and no good. Goodwin with the rebound. For Mead, now they get it out to Cash. Fort Morgan needs to tighten up here on this defense. Keep this game within reach. Now Chung over in the right corner, back out to Beaver. Beaver's about 23 feet out from the basket. Now over to Goodwin. Goodwin over to Perez. Perez back up to Chung. Being guarded by Zach Garcia. Chung backs it out about 27 feet. Now it's ball over to Beaver. They're going to try to get it into Goodwin. Now they're going to call a foul, like that may be on Anderson. It is on Anderson. That is his third. So Kimball has 3 fouls. Anderson 3. For Mead, Nelson has 4. Lazinski has 3. So 14 fouls now on Fort Morgan. So Mead to take the ball out, taking it into Beaver in the left corner. He is missing his shots now. Now ball down to Kimball. Kimball for a layup, and that's up and good. That is going to be a foul on Lamb, and the layup was good by Kimball. Nice strong move to the rack by Kimball. Now he'll get to go. Coach Enright asking about an intentional foul. He's not going to get it. Gary Kimball to the line to shoot one. That is up and good for Kimball. So a nice 3-point play there by the Mustangs. 31-25 with 3:44 to go in the third period. Now Dash gets it over to Beaver. Beaver gets it across court to Lamb. Now they're going to get it into Perez again. Perez will move quickly, and that shot is blocked by Joey Snyder. Now without a bounds off of Perez, it looks like they're going to give the ball to Fort Morgan. And Kimball gets it in to Tony Spletzy. Excuse me, to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez drives it down, and he goes moves it out of bounds. And a running shot by a court down there on the right wing over there.
Yeah, he had Snyder right behind him. He should have just kicked it back.
Now Mead with the ball back court. They get it across front court to Perez. Perez gets it out to Beaver. Now over to Desch. Desch back over to Lamb. Right high wing. And now to Desch again over to Perez. Right left, high left wing. Now back to Lamb on the right wing. Now to Beaver straight up high. Perez up by the 3-point line on the left side. Ball is going to be kicked out of bounds. Nice pressure first by Jake Frick on Goodwin, and then on Joyce Snyder. Forced Perez to knock the ball out of bounds. Now Lazinski to come back in and Chung to come back in. Goodwin will check out and Beaver will check out. Fort Morgan gets the ball in bounds. They do to Zach Garcia. Now he gets it over to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez holding up number 1. Get the play set up here. And why that is not a foul, when he reaches in, he trips it, and they don't call anything. Now Leo Lopez under to Jake Frick. Frick goes shot up and no good. Harry Kimball with a strong rebound tries to go up, and he is going to be fouled. So Kimball will go to the line to shoot 2, and that was on Perez. That's 3 on Perez. So Harry Kimball back to the line. Harry Kimball makes the first one.
I think he saw Frick open on there. He actually tried to pass it over there when he got tied up, and they gave him for shooting 2, which will take.
Harry Kimball is shooting 69% from the free throw line. So far tonight, he is 100%. 4-4 so far. So that sets the lead 31-27 in favor of Mead. Fort Morgan get themselves back in the game here a little bit. Good ball. Nice hustle play by Joey Snyder to knock the ball out of bounds. The ball was hit underneath the Mead basket to Goodwin, who was wide open, but knocked out of bounds. And Wes Anderson tries to get into the game. They don't let him in. Nice. That's a walk. I don't know how they don't call that. Now up by Lamb, no good. Rebounded by Lazinski. 4 points on the dice for Lazinski. Now Kimball kicks it to Lopez. Lopez set up the play. They knock it into the back court. They get it across the back court. On to Zach Garcia to Eric Kimball. Eric Kimball left to Leo Lopez, left wing. Now over to Joey Snyder out high. Zach Garcia on the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Now he gets it out high to Joey Snyder. Snyder now picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Leo Lopez with 1:37 to go in the third period. Zach Garcia now out high right wing. Garcia dribbled over and then throws it into Garcia. Shot is up and no good by Frick. Frick is knocked to the ground. And they're not calling anything underneath on Mead whatsoever. So Lazinski gets it out to Lamb, gets it back in. Now they're going to call a foul on Frick. That would be 3 on Frick.
He has more of a frustration foul than anything.
Now Anderson in and Joey Schneider to take a seat. Good hustle after this quarter by Joey Schneider. Tony Slesik will come into the game. Slesik will come in for Eric Kimball to give him a little breather. And now Mead the inbound ball to the right of their basket.
Just spread out. Spreading the offense out.
Checking something here if it's scores. They've got that straight now, I guess. So they're going to try and get the ball inbounds. They do get it out to Chung. Now over to Beaver. To Goodwin in the corner, right corner. Guarded by Garcia. Oh, nice steal by Garcia. Garcia is going to try and take it down the lane. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. There's no way that guy is hit. No. So Morgan is not getting any calls this second half whatsoever. So that was on Garcia. That will be his second. 16 fouls on Fort Morgan, 5 on Mead. Mead trying to get the ball across half court. They do get it up to Beaver. Now under to Goodwin. Now they're going to call a foul on Tony Slesik, I believe is who it's going to be called on. It's not it will be a 1-and-1. That will be Tony's second. So Goodwin to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. TJ Bauer into the game. Leo Lopez takes the seat.
Goodwin shooting 71% on the year for free throws, but he's only averaging 1.8 points per game. He's only got 9 points on the year.
So Goodwin was first of a 1-and-1, and he gets the ball and it goes in. So he earns another shot from the free throw line. 49 seconds to go in the third period. Fort Morgan down 34-27. Goodwin's next shot is also good, rings around and goes in. So 35-27, Fort Morgan down 8. Now to Tony Slesik. Oh, that ball is going to be taken by Mead. Not a good pass whatsoever. Never going to get it into Lazinski. Lazinski shot is up but no good. Now Zach Garcia fouls that ball. 27 seconds to go in the first, during the third period. Ball knocked out of bounds by Mead. And Fort Morgan, to retain the ball, is going to throw it in far sideline. TJ Bauer, you throw it in. Zach Garcia is going to take a seat. Eric Kimball in. So TJ Bauer still looking to get it in. How do you get it in? He gets it into Tony to Slesik, now to Anderson. Anderson back to TJ Bauer with 20 seconds to go in the period. Now back up to Tony Slesik. I guess they're going to try and run it for one shot here. Down to 13 seconds. Eric Kimball out high, almost out to the jump circle. Now Eric Kimball drives it down. Nice drive. They're going to call a shot block. They're going to call a foul on Goodwin. Now Eric Kimball will go to the line to shoot 2, where he is the perfect on the night.
Yeah, that shot hit the side of the backboard, partially blocked.
Eric Kimball's shot is good. 35-28 with 5.5 seconds to go in the third period.
Dusty Kimball can out of the slump a little bit.
Premier Farm Credit, committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending. Now Anderson to take a seat. Snyder in. Second shot is also good by Kimball.
Garcia is in for Kimball now. Kimball's going to get a breather.
So with 5 seconds to go, they're going to try. They get it up front court. Now it's going to be a long shot by number 2, and that is in and out by Chung. So at the end of the third period, Fort Morgan down 6, 35-29 on B106 and B106.com. Back at Mead High School, where the Fort Morgan Mustangs find themselves down 35-29 to begin the fourth period. Mead will get the ball to start the period. So Aaron Chung to bring the ball across half court, being guarded by Zach Garcia. Down to Lazinski, back over to Chung. Chung now out to Desch, just outside the three-point line. He goes down the lane, and his shot is up and good. By Desch. That's his first point of the game. And Fort Morgan gets the ball down court to Zach Garcia. Zach Garcia tries to get it to Joey Schneider, but Joey Schneider didn't cut as soon as Zach thought he was going to, so the ball ended up going out of bounds down on the baseline. The Fort Morgan down 37-29.
Yeah, the Mustangs start to rack up some turnovers now.
Now Desch gets it up to Beaver. Beaver holds it out. Now back to Desch. Over to Lazinski. Lazinski over to Chung on the left wing. He's going to go try to go baseline. That's going to be a foul on Jake Frick. That's going to be 4 on Frick. So they will have a 1-and-1 now. And Chung will go to the line.
Well, it looks like they're going to leave Frick in there with 4 fouls. I don't see anybody coming up to the table. So they're going to give him 2, or they saying he was shooting? Like driving and hitting it out.
Yeah, they're going to give him 2 shots.
Looks like they're giving him 1-1.
Okay. This ref out here holds up. I guess that's just the way. When he holds up his fingers, he looks like the Longhorn symbol, but he's really only holding up one finger. But both free throws are good for Chung. Fort Morgan down by 10, and with 7:10 to go in the game. Jake Frick gets the ball in, goes to Tony Slesig. Tony Slesig gets the ball across half court. He gets it out to Kimball out on the left high wing. Now Kimball drives it over to the left wing, gets it to Jake Frick. Frick to Lopez, or to Tony Slesig, back to Kimball. 6:50 to go in the game. Kimball now over to Tony Slesig. Slesig for a 3, and that is off the back of the rim and no good. That is going to be taken by Frick. Nice shot by Frick. That is going to be up and good. And now the foul is going to be on Goodwin. That will be his second. A nice strong move there by Frick. So 8-point lead here now for Mead. Jake Frick to go to the line to shoot 1. That is off the back of the rim and no good. Saved by Mead under the basket. 39-31 in favor of Mead with 6:30 to go in the game. Now Goodwin with the ball out with high right wing. Back over to Connor Lamb, being guarded by Eric Kimball. Now over to Chung. Chung gets it over to Desch. Desch out left high wing. He takes the throw back out to the jump circle, center jump circle. Now that pass is going to be too low and out of bounds. So turnover by Mead. So Leo Lopez back into the game for Jake Frick. So nice hustle there by Frick. Nice strong move under the basket. Fort Morgan gets the ball inbounds. Leo Lopez, he gets it over to Joey Schneider. Schneider goes up with it. They don't call a foul on that one. Now Tony Slesig back out to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez over to Eric Kimball. Eric Kimball. Oh, his pass underneath to Joey Schneider is taken away. That is going to be Chung. Gets across half court. Now they're going to set up their half court offense. He gets it over to Lamb. Lamb's going to try and drive down the... He drives down the center of the lane and puts it up in the end. Fort Morgan now down by 10 with 5:26 to go in the game. Leo Lopez left wing. Tries to drive baseline and kicks back out to Tony Slesig. Slesig now out high, gets it over to Eric Kimball, right wing. Now back out to Joey Schneider. Zach Garcia for a 3 from the left, and that is up and good for Garcia. Now Fort Morgan They'll call a full timeout, but we'll take one with them. Fort Morgan down 41-34 with 5:05 to go in the game on B106 and B106.com. Back at Mead High School, Fort Morgan Mustangs find themselves down 7, 41-34 with 5:05 to go in the game. Need to get the ball in. They do get it in to Dash. Dash is being guarded by Leo Lopez. Gets it across half court. Now they get it over to Chung. Right high wing, being guarded by Garcia. Chung tries to take it down the lane, and he does. Now get it over to Lazinski, and that ball is over his head. Played back into Lazinski. Now Lazinski over into the corner to Chung. And he's being guarded by Kimball. Chung backs it out a little bit. Now he picks up his dribble. Gets it to Lazinski in the left corner. Now back out to Bieber. Bieber into Lazinski. Lazinski shot is up, but no good. Rebounded by Harry Kimball. Kimball up to Leo Lopez. Leo Lopez cross court to Tony Splesik. A three by Kimball is up and no good. Rebounded to Bieber for Mead. For Morgan down 41-34. Now Lamb over to Chung. Chung out on the right wing, but being guarded by Kimball. Now Chung out to Bieber. Left high wing. And they're going to get it into Desh. Desh back out to Chung in the corner for a three. Now it's back up to a 10-point lead for Mead. With 3:40 to go in the fourth period. Now to Zach Garcia at the three. And to Leo Lopez underneath to Eric Kimball. Eric Kimball's middle jumper is up and good. His first points here in the fourth period. Now Fort Morgan with a full court press. Chung's going to get it across half court. He dribbles right through it. Now they're going to get it over to Beaver. Beaver kicks it back out to Lamb. Lamb for a three. That is no good. Rebounded by Beaver, but it was knocked out of bounds. He was complaining about being held. It looked like he was the one doing the pushing off. Yeah, Joyce Schneider comes out. Wes Anderson comes in. Lazinski is going to take a seat.
Corner Snyder was a little tired. He was the last one to get up the court.
Now Fort Morgan down 44-36 with 3:05 to go in the game. Eric Kimball out on the 3-point line. He drives it in. Little jumper from the left baseline is good for Kimball.
He's a hot shooter tonight.
44-38, down by 6 with 2:55 to go. Mead gets the ball down court. Going to be into Beaver. Beaver, they're going to call a foul on Tony Splesik.
That'll be pretty sweaty.
Pretty cheap foul there on Splesik. Left three on Splesik. I don't know. I won't say anything. That's all right. I'd never make a rep, I don't believe. So Beaver's first shot is up and good.
Yeah, Splesik looked like he had position. I just don't know if his hands were straight out.
Yeah, Beaver was shot number 2 off the side of the rim and no good. Taken out of bounds off of Anderson. So Mead will control the ball to the right of their basket. 2:46 to go in the game. 45-38 Mead. Dash to get the ball in. He goes to number 15, Brent Nelson. They're going to call a foul on the shot. That's going to be on Kimball. And that is 4 on Kimball.
He's a Mustangs leading shooter, so if he gets one more, then it'll be a long last.
Nelson's first shot is up and good. He will get a second shot here. Fort Morgan down 46-38 with 2:44 to go in the game. Second shot is up and good by Nelson. So Beaver out of the game. Lamb checks in. Now Mead with a full court press. Anderson tries to get the ball in. He does to Eric Kimball. So Eric Kimball picks up his dribble. Now it's taken away by Lamb. They're going to call Tony Splesik with a foul over on the baseline, pushing him with a push. That's 4 now on Splesik. So now Lamb will go to the line to shoot 2. Fort Morgan over the limit. So Lamb's first shot is up and good. Mead with 17 fouls. Fort Morgan with at least 10. So an automatic 2-shot now from here on out for Mead. Second shot is also good by Lamb. Fort Morgan to get the ball up court, and they do. Leo Lopez tries it down the lane. This little layup is no good. Rebounded to Lozinski. Lozinski gets it over to Chung. Chung still trying to get it up past half court. Fort Morgan down 49-38. Just the biggest lead of the game so far for Mead. 2:15 to go. They're just trying to run some time here. Now Lamb takes it into the center, kicks it back out. Now it's going to be fouled by Leo Lopez. This is going to be a shooting contest. Free throw shooting here for Mead. First on Lopez. That will send Desch to the line to shoot 2. And Desch just doesn't even take any rim on that one. You know, Bob, we have an nice crowd here tonight.
A very nice crowd.
Nice basketball atmosphere.
I don't think there's an empty seat except right in front of us.
Second shot is up and good by Desch.
Very nice crowd, especially for Fort Morgan. Glad to see the parents come out and support.
So that ball down court is Zach Garcia, the jumper from the right wing. No good. Rebounded to Sweatzik over to Kibble the left wing. He drives underneath Anderson. Anderson goes up with it. Ball is dropped. They're not going to call any foul. Guys are all over the court here. I think there was ice on the court the way they're falling down here. Minute 45 to go in the game. 50-38. Mead by 12.
Coach for Mead has asked him to spread it out, take some time off the clock.
Now Chung gets it to Desch. Desch back out by the jump circle. Now they're going to Leo Lopez with another foul. Only way they're going to get the ball back. They're going to send Desch.
It looked like Leo Lopez almost missed the foul and just barely touched him, and they call that, but we got players on the floor, and they're not even calling any of that.
So Desch to the line to shoot 2. His first shot is up and good. So it looks like Thomas Jefferson has seen enough. They're going to head out and go home. That'll be the next opponent for the winner of this game on Friday night in the second round of the playoffs. The refs are waiting for the players to cross underneath the basket. Why they didn't go the other way where there isn't any big shaking, I don't know. They're just trying to they're getting into Mead's head already. They're strutting their stuff here. Now that's going to be a foul on number 15 off of the rebound, and that will be 5 on Nelson. So 1 and 1, and that will send Anderson, I believe. See who they're going to send to the line. I believe it's going to be Eric Kimball, I believe, will shoot the 2. It'll be a 1 and 1, excuse me. He's been perfect on the night from the free throw line, so we'll continue this here. See if we can get this down to an 11-point game here. The first shot is up and no good. So Lozinski with the rebound, now back out to Lamb. Lamb's going to get it down court to Desch. Desch is going to kick it back out. He kicks it out to Lamb. There's a minute 20 to go in the game. A little layup there by Lamb is good, 53-38 in favor of Mead with a minute 10 to go in the game. Leo Lopez, a little spin move. His shot from in the lane is good.
That's his first field goal on the night.
Fort Morgan is going to take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one with it with a minute 5 to go in the game. 53-40 in favor of Mead on B106 and B106.com. Back at Mead High School, Fort Morgan finds themselves down 13. Just a little over a minute left in the game. 53-40. Fort Morgan has done a real good job on keeping Lozinski's quiet tonight, but Beaver had 15 and a half. He only had 1 point here in the second half. But Fort Morgan just can't seem to close the gap here. It's gotten wider, if anything, here in the fourth period here. So Fort Morgan good. Full court pressure against Mead. Now Chung with the ball. That is going to be a foul on Blessing, and that's going to be 5 on him. So we'll see who Coach Enline gets in. Garrett Reagan will come in for him. Garrett Reagan, a senior, get a little playing time here in his high school career. So the first shot by Chung is good. 54-40 in favor of Mead with 1:01 to go in the game. Chung for shot number 2 is also good. Morgan down 15 with under a minute to go. Zach Garcia is a 3 from the left wing. That is off and no good. Rebounded to Chung. So it looks like Fort Morgan's season is going to come to an end here at Mead in the first round of the state playoffs. So foul by Schneider. That's his first. He's got a lot of work here to get some fouls, get some more fouls here. They're going to have to keep fouling these guys and try to get the ball back. So that's going to send Lamb to the line to shoot 2. Mead up 55-40 with 48 seconds to go. And that ball is halfway down and comes back out. Now Jake Frick in for Joyce Schneider. Jake Frick also a senior. So he'll get a little playing time here at the end of the game, finish out his career here at the high school level. The second shot is in and stays in that time for Lamb. So Fort Morgan gets the ball up court. Nice screen over there by Zach Garcia. They're going to have a foul call on Chung. That is his first. Now Leo Lopez will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. So Leo Lopez was 1-and-1 down pretty good until the fourth period. And that is good for Lopez. So we got Arreo Conis into the game. And Bladen Pollock is in. Henry Weimer is going to check in. The Mustangs. Now Hogan starting to know another 5 there for Mead. Comes in. So I believe Henry Weimer is going to come in for Leo Lopez. This is 41 seconds to go in the game. Fort Morgan finds themselves down 56-41. Second shot is no good by Lopez. Now Frick with no foul. They're going to have to foul here to try to get the ball back, and Pollock does foul. That's his first. So Henry Weimer will come into the game. Kowalski can go to 2. So number 14, Kowalski, will shoot 2, and that is off the rim and no good. 0% in free throws. He's keeping that up. Now Leo Lopez out of the game, third senior on this team. So Kowalski to shoot shot number 2 with 35.4 seconds to go, and that one is good. So Bladen Pollock with the ball gets it up across half court. They're going to call a foul on number 1, and that is Mayer. So now that'll be 10-team foul, so Bladen Pollock will go to the line to shoot 2. Try to cut into this lead here a little bit, 57-41. Bladen Pollock's first free throw is up and good. Bladen Pollock is a 6-foot sophomore. A couple of good years left for him still. 57-42 with 30.2 seconds to go. The second shot is also good for Pollock. Now Mead with the ball inbounds with 25 seconds to go. And Pollock, nice hustle by Pollock. They're going to call a jump ball, and that will go to Fort Morgan. Nice hustle there by Pollock. 23.1 seconds to go in the game. Fort Morgan down 57-43. Pollock gets the ball into Reagan. Reagan picks up his dribble. Pollock on the right wing. With 15 seconds to go, Pollock shot up and no good. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. Oh, that was off of the pass. Off of Mead, and they give it to him. I don't know where they came up with that, but 11 and a half seconds to go in the game, 57-43. Mead gets the ball into Mayer. Mayer gets it over to Beaver. Still in the back court. So Mayer gets it. He finally gets it back foot. Off the end of the game, Fort Morgan 43, the Mead Mavericks 57. This is Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on B106.com. Back here at Mead High School, where the Fort Morgan Mustangs have fallen to the Mead Mavericks 57-43, ending their season in the state playoffs. But that's been a long time since we've been able to say that Fort Morgan has been in the state playoffs. So it's been a big improvement here this year for Coach Unrein and his players. Fort Morgan's only going to be losing 3 seniors this year, so their future looks good here for the next few years here in Fort Morgan boys basketball. So some totals here for the Mead Mavericks. Their leading scorer tonight was Beaver with 16. Chung had 12. Lamb with 10. Desch, Lozinski, and Perez each with 4. Nelson with 2. Goodwin with 2. Kowalski with 1. And Brady with 1. For Fort Morgan, their leading scorer was Kimball with 20, followed by Garcia with 6. Lopez and Swetzik each with 5. Frick had 3. Schneider 2. And Pollock with 2. And for the Mustangs in turnovers, they had 13 turnovers compared to 11 for the Mavericks. And then in the rebounding, they averaged 20 apiece. Leading the rebounds for the Mavericks, you had Chung with 4, Zawinski with 4, then you had Goodwin with 4, Beaver with 3, then you had Nelson with 2, Kozwowski, Lamb, and Perez with 1 apiece. For the Mustangs, leading the rebound, you had Kimball with 6, and then you had Garcia with 5, then Frick with 3, Schneider and Anderson both with 2, Lopez and Swetzik with 1. The Mustangs just fell short tonight. They're not losing too many seniors, so they have a good head start for next year with returning crew. Hopefully some JVs come up. And, if you would ask me at the starting of the season if we'd be here right now playing the Mavericks in the playoffs, I'd have said we've been highly doubtful. They, about midway through the season, started with Skyview. They just came on strong. They've been winning, and, they've been playing their hearts out. And they played their hearts out tonight. They just, the fast pace of the Mavericks kind of got them in the fourth period. Up until the fourth period, they're playing good D, and the Mavericks started breaking them down and started hitting their shots. And, so the Mustangs just, they'll rebuild, and hopefully we'll see them back here in the playoffs next year. They just came up a little short tonight, but this Mustang postgame show is brought to you by High Plains Bank and Wiggins. The friendly staff at High Plains Bank and Wiggins is ready to assist you with a home loan, equity line of credit, commercial loan, or checking account. To receive hometown service on a higher plane, visit High Plains Bank today. In the second half, as far as free throw shooting goes, Mead was 16 of 21 for 76%. Fort Morgan was 10 of 13 for 76% also. So both teams doing a real good job from the free throw line tonight. Fort Morgan was having to foul there towards the end to try to get the ball, but Mead was doing a good job converting on their free throws. It's good to see that Kimball's only a sophomore. He was a leading scorer, lead rebounder. Last couple games of the regular season, Kimball was kind of a little cold. The shooting was a little off, and it's good to see him. He came out of a slump and got 20 points tonight. Just
just need a little bit more help from his other perimeter players. And, it was just a good defensive game tonight.
Yeah, it was. It was a pretty good overall game. A nice crowd here on both sides of the court. This is probably the best I've seen at any away game that we've had as far as fan participation. And because most of these schools you go to, you don't see a lot of people at the games except for maybe some of the parents. But they had a nice student section here from Mead and a lot of local people here. Fort Morgan should also be proud. They had a lot of people here also that came up from Fort Morgan to watch the boys tonight.
It was good to see some of the varsity women players here tonight root on the men varsity. The girls lost tonight, so did the boys, but it's nice to see that they support one another in their programs.
Yeah, it is. It's something I think that's been lacking there somewhat at Fort Morgan. It seemed like before you wouldn't see the following, the support that you would, but this year the community has supported the Fort Morgan Athletics real well this year.
Well, let's hope Chad could just go out and rebuild on this. He's got a good class coming in for next year. He shouldn't be disappointed on his year. He now knows that his weaknesses that were obviously he found them out in the beginning of the year. He did a coaching change or he said something to them because it woke them up and they made it to the playoffs and they didn't make it past for round one, but they could say we went to the playoffs my year.
Yeah, they were playoff participants, and that hasn't been able to be said at Fort Morgan for quite a number of years. And the coaching staff for the Fort Morgan boys is the head coach is Chad Unrein, assistant coaches Harrison Chisholm, Paul Girk, and C.W. Scott. So they've all done a fine job this year. And I know the JV boys had a good season. I couldn't tell you exactly what their record is, but Harrison Chisholm has done a nice job with them this year. So I think the future here for the Fort Morgan boys basketball is looking pretty bright.
It's good to see that Chisholm supports the basketball program and help them out with coaching. It's not too many schools you get the coaches, going from one to the next and vice versa and helping each other out. It's good. It's nice that at the high school level we have faculty that is stepping up and helping each other out to make this a better program. And what we should, as fans and as the parents, support this team 100%.
Yeah, and like last night you said, we'd like to thank the coaches, the basketball team, for giving us an enjoyable season to be able to come and call their games for them on B106 and B106.com. It's been real entertaining this year. So I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, our final post-game show of the season. Sound engineer and producer of Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball has been Trenton Klimper, and I'd like to give Trenton and Braden Godin both kudos for this year for the good job that they have done on producing the radio show this year for us. We couldn't do it without them. And I'd also like to thank the guys that have helped me this year on the broadcast, and that would be Corey Nickel, Eric Nickel, and tonight Bob Richardson. Makes it very enjoyable when you have two guys being able to call the games and give everybody's input.
I'd like to just say thank you to Brian for giving me this opportunity to come out and being fairly new to the Fort Morgan area to see and bring me in. Now I'm hooked, and hopefully I'll be hooked. I got some young kids, some young boys that are coming up through the elementary ranks, and hopefully they'll be playing one day for Mustangs. And just want to say thank you for inviting me along to see what a great team that Mustangs offer.
You bet. It's been a fun ride this year. I'd also like to thank Alec and Christy Creighton from B106. Also a thanks to John Beltran for getting us hooked up here this year to be able to broadcast these games. It's been fun. Without them, it wouldn't happen. And this also wouldn't happen with all the sponsors. So the sponsors that you've heard tonight here on the broadcast, if you go into these stores, into these businesses, tell them thanks for being sponsors of Fort Morgan Athletics, because without them, these broadcasts would not be possible.
we need to support our local economy.
So once again, the final score, 57-43 in favor of Mead. For Bob Richardson, this is Brian Nickel. You've been listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on B106 and B106.com. Good night, everyone.
Until next year, good night, everybody.